Hello, and welcome to another uplifting episode of Southern Gospel Sissy on this beautiful Sunday. I'm Justin Ryan, and today we're celebrating Pride with a special focus on our LGBTQ heritage. I'll be sharing some insights and singing a powerful song called You Brought Us Out, written by Reba Rambo, Dony McGuire, and Bill and Gloria Gaither, which I recorded for my Different album in 2014. Prior to delving into today's episode on Pride, I wanted to give you an update on Scott and our plans for the week ahead. This Tuesday, we will be flying to MD Anderson in Houston, Texas, for a week-long series of tests and scans to determine the best course of further treatment for Scott. Your prayers for his healing are greatly appreciated as we seek answers during this challenging time. I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to everyone who has supported us in reaching this point, including those who generously contributed to the GoFundMe organized by Marcia Stevens-Pino and Reverend Elder Nancy Wilson. Your kindness and generosity have been a source of immense comfort, especially as Scott has already begun his unpaid FMLA. For those who are still willing to donate, the link can be found in the description, along with a QR code for easy access to the page. We are truly touched by the outpouring of love and support from each and every one of you. Your ongoing support is invaluable to us on this journey. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. We will plan to keep you all updated daily on the progress of Scott's appointments, so please stay tuned for more information from us this week. We love you all so much. For many of us in the LGBT community, living outside the traditional norms of society has been a journey. Pride is not just about celebrating who we love, but also about honoring the unique individuals that God has created us to be. Each of us has been brought out of confinement to inspire others to embrace their true selves. Our history is rich with milestones, such as the founding of the Metropolitan Community Church by Reverend Troy Perry in 1968. At a time when Christian views on homosexuality were largely negative, this church provided a safe space for LGBTQ individuals to worship and connect. Despite facing discrimination and challenges, MCC has grown to have a global presence, spreading the message of inclusion and love. Throughout the years, our community has faced struggles, from the Stonewall riots to the AIDS crisis, yet we have persevered, standing up against injustice and bigotry. The journey towards equality has seen victories, like the legalization of same-sex marriage in all 50 states, a testament to the resilience and determination of the LGBTQ community. While we've made much progress, there is still so much work to be done, from advocating for the rights of drag performers to ensuring health care access for transgender children. The fight for equality continues. As Christians, it's important to remember that the Bible does not mention gay marriage, but it goes on and on about forgiving debt, liberating the poor, and healing the sick. Some of us have heard folks say that this is a Christian nation, but not only is that historically inaccurate, it's theologically blasphemous and simply not true. All one needs to do is look around. If this were truly a Christian nation, we would forgive student debt. We would guarantee health care to every single person. We would truly love all our LGBTQ neighbors, and we would make sure every child was housed, fed, clothed, educated, and insured. The sad truth about it is that we would never make it a Christian nation because we know that the table of fellowship is open to everybody, including our Buddhist, Hindu, Jewish, Muslim, and atheist neighbors. Jesus could have started a Christian theocracy, but love would never do that. The closest thing we have to the kingdom of heaven is a multiracial, multicultural democracy where power is truly shared among all people. As we reflect on our history and the challenges that lie ahead, let us hold on to the hope that God's love transcends all boundaries. The song You Brought Us Out reminds us that we are all beloved children of God, created in God's image. May the message of this song resonate with you, and may you feel the warmth of God's embrace, guiding you towards a more inclusive and compassionate world. Let us strive to create a little piece of heaven on earth by embodying the true teachings of love and acceptance. As we look towards the future, may we continue to be beacons of light, spreading love and kindness to all, regardless of their backgrounds or beliefs. Thank you for joining me on this Pride episode, and may you carry the spirit of love and acceptance with you wherever you go.
Oh Lord,
you brought us from a mighty long way, a mighty long stay in the wilderness. Oh Lord, you brought us through the thick and thin, through the fire and wind, to a better place. You brought us out. Oh Lord, you brought us from a mighty long way, a mighty long stay in the wilderness. Oh Lord, you brought us through the thick and thin, through the fire and wind, to a better place. You brought us out to bring us in. All those years longing for a land we will start, much too weak to stand, and they took their toll, tyrants of the soul. With no place we could call our own, with no song, Lord, you heard our groan, and you made a way where there was no way. Oh Lord, you brought us from a mighty long way, a mighty long stay in the wilderness. Oh Lord, you brought us through the thick and thin, through the fire and wind, to a better place. You brought us out to bring us in, out of chains and the bonds of man, out of death and the curse of sin, through the desert sand, to the promised land. Oh Lord, you brought us from a mighty long way, a mighty long stay in the wilderness. Oh Lord, you brought us through the thick and thin, through the fire and wind, to a better place. You brought us out. Oh Lord, you brought us from a mighty long way, a mighty long stay in the wilderness. Oh Lord, you brought us through the thick and thin, through the fire and wind, to a better place. You brought us out. Oh Lord, you brought us from a mighty long way, a mighty long stay in the wilderness. Oh Lord, you brought us through the thick and thin, through the fire and wind, to a better place. You brought us out to bring us in. Hey Social Cam, we are here at St. Jude's MCC's 20th anniversary, and look who I have with me, Troy Perry. So tell us about the weekend.
And look who I have with me. Justin is standing right here. My brother Justin, who sang his heart out this weekend. We've had an incredible time here in Wilmington, North Carolina, at our wonderful church here, and it's just been fantastic. Thank you.
All right, we love you. You should have been here. You have to come back after for the 40th, right?
Amen.
Bye.
Bye-bye.